Let's get it! Yes, sir. Georgia, Bama. I still think the Indiana versus Ohio State is going to be the game to watch. But I got y'all. I got y'all boys covered. All right, we're going to cook with this matchup. Now, look, Bama has dominated this series, especially here recently, right? They lead the series 45-26 in 4 ties, right? Bama has won 10 of the last 11 of these damn matchups. To say they've been putting Georgia in a blender is an understatement. But now it's time for Kirby to get right. It is the Kalen DeBoer era, right? This is for all the marbles, right? If you Georgia, you got a potential chance to lock up a top 4 seed with a win. Now, if you lose, you're still going to make the college football playoff because of your resume and what you've been able to do. But you get to lock up a top seed and you get to get a bye week. That sounds pretty good to me. Now, if you Bama, you know where I'm going. Ty Simpson, and they're a little bit more than 122 yards passing. You did what you're supposed to do, got 3 touchdowns. We know about the receivers you got, right? We know about Jeremy Bernard. We know about Isaiah Horton. But I need you to cook. I need you to do your thing. Ryan Williams. Hey, brother, we searching for you, dog. You have been ghost. You sat on the bench last week. Need you to pick it up. Pick it up, Ryan Williams. Pick it up. Your team needs you. Great kid. Sarah Land, started college early. You kind of, I won't say falling off. I'm not going to do that. But you ain't playing to the level that you're supposed to be playing at. Need you to step up now. Going to Georgia. I'm just calling out players that got to step up. 70 yards passing last week, Gunner. Got to pick it up, Gunner. I'm calling you out, man. I need you to pick it up, Gunner. Right? 70 yards passing, it ain't going to do it against Bama. And you've been turning over the football just a little bit too much here recently. I need you to pick it up, Gunner. This is the game. Not saying you're going to win a Heisman off this game, but it's the game your team needs you to step up. They just lost Derek Curtis. They need to be reassured in this game that, hey, we got this quarterback. We got you, Gunner, for another year, and we going to be straight. Now that we got that out of the way, the players that need to step up in this game, let's break down the matchup. Now, it's going to be very important in this game for Alabama to establish a run. Now, good damn luck going against Georgia with that. Georgia is top 30 in several defensive rankings. Total defense, run defense, I think even score defense. That defense is for real. And you try to go sideline to sideline, good luck. Now, the issue is for Bama, you don't got your stud running back Jim Miller, who got hurt in the Iron Bowl against Auburn. That means you're going to land on Daniel Hill, and you're going to lean on some of your young whippersnappers on, obviously, rushing the football. Now, that can pose a problem because Georgia's secondary has improved a lot. Yes, they are very young, but they have improved a lot over the last little bit. Ellis Robinson is stepping up. Dalen Everett's been doing his thing. And DeMello Jones, the hard-hitting stud himself, used to play for Swainsboro. He has been balling. And I ain't even mentioned K.J. Bolden. Lord. So, big one, obviously, for Alabama, right? And you need your receivers to win on the outside. I called out Ryan Williams. You need Horton. You need Jeremy Bernard. Them boys got to hit on the big plays down the field. Now, doing that against Georgia, then they defense. Good luck. But obviously, we know you got a little bit of a blueprint because you did it in Athens this past year. So it ain't going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. So for Bama, got to find a way to establish some kind of rushing attack because if you're going to be pass happy against Georgia, they got them hitters. They got Quintavious Johnson. They got Elijah Griffin. They got Raylan Wilson. I ain't even mentioned C.J. Allen. They got dudes that can get after you and get after you all damn night. So if you're Alabama, you're going to have to be a balanced attack if you want a chance to win. But the last few weeks, the Bama offense has struggled. So we're going to see. They're playing a tough defense. And I think a must-win game for Alabama, right? You cannot lose to Georgia. I think a lot of people think they'll still get in at 10-3. I don't think they will. That's just my humble opinion. With being 9, it's a must-win game for me. If they lose, are we saying Bama's going to get in at 10-3? Didn't win the SEC championship? I don't know, y'all. This feels like a must-win game to me if they want to get into the CFP playoff. Call me crazy. That's how I see it. Now, obviously, for Georgia and the Bulldogs, what's the key to this game? Continue to establish your rushing attack. Nate Frazier. They should be getting back hopefully here pretty soon. Chauncey Bowens. I don't know if he's back for this game. I haven't checked the scouting report or seen if he's playing or not. But they should get him back here pretty soon if he's not playing in this game. And also lean on Josh McCurry as well as another back for you. But the key is what I said earlier. You need Gunnar Stockton to step up, right? You need him to take that next step. You have the talent. You have the receivers. You have Taylor Taylor, who I believe is back, right? Obviously, Kobe Young's out. Rest of the year, we know about that situation. But you have Zachariah Branch, who's been stepping up and balling for you. But the key for Georgia is get your tight ends back involved. Lean on a Lawson Lucky, right? Lean on an Oscar Delp, right? Lean on some of these guys to help hit the intermediate because the secondary for Alabama has been stepping up. Dijon Lee looks pretty good as a true freshman. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing his thing. You got Xavier Brown, right? You got several guys on the outside that can really lock up. So the key for Georgia is establish the run attack as you do almost every game And you got to hit on the shot plays down the field. If the shot plays aren't there, the short intermediate is going to be your best friend. Setting up them second and shorts, third and shorts in this game, and making it easier for Gunner with the long shots down the field. But it's going to be a big one, man. Obviously, Georgia, like I said, you win, you're going to lock up a top 3 seed easily, and you're going to have a bye week. If Alabama wins this game, you're a surefire bet to obviously make the CFP playoff. If you lose, I think you're done. Now, if Georgia loses, obviously, they'll still be, I think, a top seed. It won't probably be top 4. They'll probably end up having a home game in the first round of the playoffs, which wouldn't be bad at Sanford Stadium, obviously, in Athens, Georgia. That'd be pretty cool to see, obviously. But we're going to find out. We're going to see what happens. My pick is, I think they barely edge Alabama. I'm going to go 27-24 victory for Georgia. I think they lock up a top seed. I think it's going to be close. But they finally get over a little bit of the hump that Alabama has had. 10 of the last 11 they've won against, obviously, Georgia. I think the Bulldogs do enough in this game in order to overcome that hump, and they end up defeating their rival, Alabama, who's taken it to them the last few years. So there y'all have it, man. That is my preview. That's my players to watch, man. It should be a good game. Can't wait. The best of the best. SEC Championship tomorrow. ABC, man. Y'all tap in. Who you rolling with, man? You rolling with the Crimson Tide? Or you rolling with the woo-woo sickle? Y'all let me know.